Mesothelioma Diagnosis. Mesothelioma, the rare form of lung cancer, continues to remain a challenge for the medical fraternity. This form of cancer is primarily caused by exposure to asbestos. Mesothelioma can be either malignant or non-malignant in nature. Perhaps the most important concern in mesothelioma is the inability to diagnose it at an early stage, as most people exposed to asbestos usually remain unaware of it. Since almost all cases of mesothelioma can be attributed to exposure to asbestos, it is also known as asbestos cancer. Mesothelioma results when the mesothelium cells become abnormal and divide uncontrollably. If not detected at an early stage, the cancer may spread to other body parts. Malignant mesothelioma continues to remain the most critical of all, and curing the disease at this final stage is extremely challenging. Physicians use several techniques to determine mesothelioma, particularly advanced imaging techniques. To determine the stage of mesothelioma, doctors use several tested techniques such as the Bouchard system, the T&M system, or the latest Brigham system. The definitive diagnosis, however, is still being practiced through techniques of fluid diagnosis and tissue biopsy. General physicians are not able to treat the disease because of their lack of any special training for the disease. At best, the general physician can suspect mesothelioma and refer the patient to a special group of doctors who are specifically trained in several areas of mesothelioma. Once in the care of the specialist, the patient is taken care of by the pulmonologist, the thoracic surgeon, the medical oncologist, the radiation oncologist, and pathologists and the respiratory therapist, in sync with the agreed line of treatment. The arduous process of mesothelioma diagnosis is a difficult experience for patients and their near and dear ones. The long-drawn tests, endless consultations and frequent visits to hospitals add to the woes of the sufferer. There are several missions and charitable organizations that understand the plight of the mesothelioma patients and their family members, and offer their services in the form of psychological counseling and other services that seek to mitigate the pains to a large extent. About the author, Francisco Rodriguez. Do you need a mesothelioma lawyer? http://www.mesotheliomaattorneyfreeconsultation.com